Hi, I'm Zuri Berry, and you're watching The Huddle, Boston.com and the Boston Globe's high school football show. This week, we've actually learned a little bit more about the teams. We've been pleasantly surprised with a number of them, but we've also seen a number of teams be exposed as pretenders. So we're going to take a look at the highlights and catch up with some of the top games from week 4 of the high school football season. In Wrentham for King Philip hosting Mansfield, and Mansfield gets this game going fast. Greg Donahue breaks left and races for a 33-yard touchdown. 2 plays later, King Philip's Charles Ruffin finds daylight for a 61-yard score. You think that was a fast turnaround. 2 more plays later, and Mansfield's Blaine Taylor breaks loose for a 57-yard touchdown. It was a hot and heavy first quarter. In the third, Mansfield extended its lead on the Warriors when quarterback George Bouchard connected with Zach Schaefer for an 81-yard TD pass on this screen. After a successful 2-point conversion, Mansfield led 21-7. King Philip fired right back, marching down the field before Mike Viola scored on an 11-yard TD pass from John Dillon. Mansfield went back to its workhorse after that, handing the ball off to Donahue, who had 117 yards on 15 carries. He ran it in for an 11-yard touchdown to push Mansfield's lead to 27-14 in the fourth quarter. But King Philip proved to have some fight in him. Sophomore quarterback John Dillon led the Warriors downfield before hitting Charles Ruffin for a 10-yard TD pass with 2:29 remaining. King Philip surprised Mansfield with an onside kick. Down 27-20, Dillon and the Warriors marched down the field and scored again. Ruffin punched it in from 2 yards out with 44 seconds left, setting up a possible game-tying or game-winning extra point. The Warriors opted for the 2-point conversion. Dillon dropped back to pass, looked over the middle, and was denied by Mansfield's Kevin Mackay. Mansfield held on for the win, 27-26. Weymouth visiting Needham here, and despite a number 5 ranking in the Globe's top 20 in Boston.com 100, Weymouth laid an egg. Ian Riley scored 3 touchdowns for the Rockets as Needham upset Weymouth 45-28. Undefeated Boston Latin hosted Wayland on Friday, and the Warriors jumped on the Wolfpack. Brian Garcia dragged a few members of the Latin Wolfpack for this 8-yard TD, and Wayland's Matt Goddard found Robbie Williams for a 17-yard TD to go up 14-0. Latin's Jalen Bien-Aim was the bright spot for the Wolfpack. He took this pitch and raced 80 yards for a touchdown. He had 2 scores on the day, but it wasn't enough for Latin as Wayland won 14-12. In other top games, number 1 Everett bested Barnstable 34-21 with 2 of the area's top quarterbacks featured. Jonathan DiBiaso led Everett with 4 TD passes, while Barnstable's DJ Crook threw 2 touchdowns. Belmont Hill topped St. Paul's in the ISL 14-0. Belmont Hill's Michael Minahan caught a 25-yard touchdown pass and had a key interception to lead the Hillies. Lexington's George Peterson earned his first win as coach of the Minutemen in a 21-14 win over Wilmington. Nick Murray had 2 touchdowns in the win. Bridgewater-Raynham beat New Bedford 2014. Nick Schultz's 4th quarter touchdown was the difference for BR. And Swampscott topped Lynn English 33-19 Saturday. Michael Walsh threw 3 touchdowns for Swampscott and ran for another. I think after 4 weeks of high school football under our belts, it's obvious to see that there's no team that's safe from scrutiny. Save for Everett, the Crimson Tide, our number 1 team. They appear to be blowing everybody out. Now, are there any other tough guys out there? This upcoming week on Saturday, we've got number 2 Duxbury taking on number 3 Zavarian in Westwood. Duxbury is led by a great quarterback in Matt O'Keefe. He's thrown 12 touchdown passes on the year. Zavarian has a stout defense. They've only given up 12 points on the year. So surely we'll see who is worth the hype. That's it for this week. You can catch past episodes of The Huddle on boston.com/huddle. I'm Zuri. Have a great week.